Myself, Om Prakash Dubey. I am the business director from ViewSonic India, based in Mumbai. Over to Mumbai.
I'm Munir Ahmed. I'm Vice President Sales and Marketing. I'm based out of Delhi.
Hi, I'm Venkat Ramanan. I'm the Associate Director for Education Vertical in ViewSonic India. I'm based out of Bangalore. So this program, which ViewSonic Future School, is a program where we visualize how a classroom should look like in the future. So we equip the entire classroom with the modern technologies, which includes hardware, which are the interactive flat panels and the smart boards you see, and also the softwares which go into it. And more important of all this, how the teachers are equipped, how we train the teachers with the professional development program. So we set up a model classroom with hardware, software, services, and we enable the teachers to make use of the technology. So we are setting up this entire program, and that's why it's named as the ViewSonic Future School program. And today is the MOU signing ceremony. And Shraddha's Academy is the first school which we have identified as Future School in India. And this program starts from here, and we plan to take it to the other cities of India.
So, what is the future school, sir? What is the term you are using?
So, we are using the term future school to signify that we wanted to show how a school in the future should look like in Indian classroom scenario. So, right now, Indian classrooms are fast getting digitized. So, you see, they have been transitioning from traditional blackboards, use of interactive panels. But right now, the penetration in India is around 10%, but the rest of the schools in India are yet to be transitioned to digital classroom. So we use the term future school to show how a school will look in the future. 5 years, 10 years down the line, how a typical classroom in India is going to look like. That's why we use the term future school. So which will include the hardware, software, and also the professional development for the program for the teachers.
So most of the school using smart classes. So how is the difference from?
So yeah, most of the schools are having a smart board, but where we stand apart is that it's not about having only the smart boards, right? It's about how we make use of it. Because the teachers are from a different generation, the students are from a different generation. In terms, they call us, most of the students are digital natives. They use tablets, phones right from age 3. Whereas teachers, we have been transitioning from a different era. So it's all about not only having a hardware, but also the software which goes into the hardware, which enables teachers to teach the students, engage the students in a better way in the classroom. And also it is important for the teachers to know how to use the hardware and the software. So the entire philosophy of ViewSonic is the product as well, the hardware as well as software is designed in such a way that we make the teachers as heroes in front of the classroom. So all the technology and the integrations what we do, make sure that it's inside the classroom where teachers are equipped with the right technology to engage the students inside the classroom.
So how user friendly to teachers? How user friendly your software hardware?
Yeah, so we have, like I mentioned, the philosophy is to make sure that the teachers are the heroes inside the classroom. So we have made sure that the UX and UI of the hardware as well as the software is teacher friendly. And it usually takes a couple of hours for them to get used to all the hardware functions as well as to get trained on the software. And we train, and the software is quite friendly enough so that they will be able to create their own lessons. They will be able to prepare the lessons themselves before coming to the classroom.
Do you approach any government schools?
Yeah, we do.
For government school, this is not like right now. Future school is for the private education right now. So we are concentrating right now on the future private schools in India. It's a global initiative, but global program. We are we are giving our software as well as the hardware, and we are selecting the schools across the country. We will be selecting schools across the country. Shraddha is the first future school in India right now. So maybe in future we may come across many schools, such schools.
This is for all class students or?
This is for?
All class students?
This is for K-12, all students from kindergarten to the
How effective is cost?
How?
Effective cost?
Cost
to install?
This is like we are not considering on the cost right now.
Okay.
It's a future school. How does the main basic idea behind this is like how the future school should be, like because the integration of software as well as the hardware takes place here. So earlier on, like we used to have blackboards earlier, Then came the projectors, which was one-way communication. Then came these digital boards, IPs, interactive flat panels. And then now the software is the part of it, which is like interaction between the students as well as the teachers. What happens in the class? It's a fully engagement between the teacher and the student. It's all because all of that. Like it has to be like that. We want to show how the future class will look like into this with this, because we will be coming up with all the future software like AI integrated softwares will be coming into it, and then lesson planning or whatever is required for the classroom, and this is basically the tools for getting the interactivity into the class. It's for that purpose. The cost wise we haven't got into it. Cost wise, like we are only giving, like schools have already their interactive flat panels in there. We are giving them the softwares and all, so that it makes the classroom more interactive. That's how it is.
So how much it improves students' performance?
Sorry,
So students' performance is going to improve because students are going to have their devices. They will have tablets, and the teachers can pose the questions, generate the questions on the main smart board, and then the students will be able to answer from the devices. So it is going to help in the real time, which student is getting the concept right, how we can improve, whoever is getting wrong, and then the software will also record an overall progress, say the class progress over a couple of months, and then the teachers can give the board will have the right analytics to show the students and how to improve the performance of the students.
So Shraddha is the first class.
First school we are implementing this.
Any other expansion plan?
So we do have expansion plan in other regions of India. For next one, we are going to do it in the month of April in Lucknow, and we are also identifying schools in other major cities in India.
Only in classrooms they can use it, or for all the
So
students?
this is primarily designed inside the classroom scenario.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
So
can
that's
use-
where the teachers and their students are there, and then real-time interaction between the students and teachers in terms of learning as well as assessment process.
In California, USA. We have different offices across the globe. We have different offices like continental offices. Like Europe has got 2 offices, Eastern Europe and Western Europe, which controls the entire Europe. ViewSonic America is separate. ViewSonic China is separate, and ViewSonic Asia Pacific is separate. APAC, India comes under APAC. So ViewSonic APAC headquarters is in that way. So like all the Asian countries and Australia reports that Taiwan, yeah, apart from China. China is separate. ViewSonic China is separate. So in India, we have our office in Delhi, headquartered in Delhi. We have office in Mumbai and Bangalore also. Om sits in Mumbai, and Venkat sits in Bangalore. I sit in Delhi. And then in case of IFPs, we are number 1 IFP sellers. We have a number 1 IFP brand. And last 5 years, consistently we have, in terms of market share, we have number 1 in India. Globally also, we are among the top 2 brands in terms of IPs. And in projectors, we are among the top 3 brands in India. And in DLP brands, projectors, we are number 1 across the globe. So in India, we are carrying the products like monitors, projectors, interactive flat panels. We have non-touch displays. We have these. We will be coming up with the pads also now, and then actuators, the video walls. You must have seen those bigger video walls. So we are carrying these products here in India. This is all about what it is. You can, if you have any questions regarding the company, also you can put up those questions.